Dear Mr. President, my name is Sharon Ward. I am writing to you to ask for your help regarding our tax situation. Since I know you probably won't read the email I sent you, I've decided to post a video on YouTube of myself reading the email. I am extremely frustrated with the IRS's policy regarding the adoption tax credit. My husband and I have adopted 4 amazing children. We are not wealthy, but we have a passion for helping orphans to know love. When we filed our 2011 tax return, we were required to send copies of all our adoption-related expenses. This was 35 pages of receipts, explanations, and invoices. In addition, we were required to send our daughter's U.S. visa, her adoption certificate, and other documents. We mailed our nearly 80-page tax return on January 26, 2012. It took me days to do the taxes and 8 hours just to detail and itemize the adoption expenses. Since that time, I received notice from the IRS that we need to resend all the information. Why? When I called the IRS on Monday, March 26th, I was told that the information was destroyed. Apparently, the IRS has 2 channels they send adoption credit returns through. The first destroys the information. Great, thanks for the delay. I have no idea why this is, so I've spent the last 24 hours itemizing and collating my receipts again. I was told by the IRS that they have no idea when I can expect my refund. Now for the really frustrating part. We owe the state of Maine income taxes on my husband's income earned in the state of New Hampshire. We are counting on our federal refund to pay the bill. That's why we file our taxes in January, so we can have our refund before April 15th. We will now have to go further into debt to pay our bill. Sound familiar? The state won't take credit cards, so we'll have to arrange a payment plan which will include interest. Unfortunately, the federal government is not going to pay that interest for us. We're going to have to pay it. What makes me really sad is the adoption chat rooms. Thousands of families are going through this same ordeal. Many have said they will not adopt again because they can't do it without the credit. A credit we were promised, but now have to wait unacceptably long for, jump through numerous hoops repeatedly without ever knowing if we will get it. Let me clarify that the adoption tax credit does not pay for an adoption. It is merely a credit that the federal government gives us, which covers a small portion of our adoption expenses. It covers almost a third of an adoption from China. Our family, like many others, had to come up with the money up front first. But we need that adoption tax credit to help offset some of the costs. So let me introduce you to a couple of my children who've been adopted. Thomas, get down. Thomas is 9 years old and was born in China. He was abandoned on the steps of a children's hospital when he was 1.5 years old. Say hi, Thomas.
Hi, Barack Obama.
Grace was 4 when she was found wandering in a garbage dump in Ethiopia. She had lost both of her parents. Say hi.
Hi, Barack Obama.
Joshua was 15 months old when he was placed with us. He was abused and neglected by his mother. We've since adopted him and Lily Beth. Lily is 2. She was abandoned in China when she was 6 days old because of a medical need. Mr. President, children like mine will not find homes without that tax credit. Sure, some people can afford it, but most of us can't. Most of us count on that tax credit to help with the costs. Please, please help this credit situation get worked out. Please help us to be able to get that money back so that we can go on and pay our bills. And please, don't discourage other families from adopting. There are children out there who need families. Thank you.